Christ died on that cross, not only to pay the price of our sin, but also so you and I can be free. But I didn't really know what being free meant for a while, and I realized a few weeks ago I'm still not really free. I'm sitting in my chair and I'm trying to record a video. I'm supposed to be working on my purpose, something that I deeply care about, but I can't. I just don't feel like it. In fact, I feel pretty lazy. I just don't really want to do anything. I feel like I need to get some kind of pleasure before I can start to work. So I start thinking about those sweet dates that are in my kitchen. I feel like I need to go and eat some sweets to get some boost of dopamine so I can actually go and do the work that I need to get done. But this is not the first time this has happened. This is not one of the rare moments. This happens a lot. Actually, this happens all the time. Every day that I wake up, I don't feel like I can just go and do the things I know I need to get done. I don't feel like praying. I don't feel like reading the Bible. I don't feel like working. Every day that I wake up, I don't feel like doing anything other than just dumping my brain with dopamine. And honestly, bro, I just want to sit on my ass, play games, binge YouTube, binge on some basically junk food, and have a girl that I can just have sex with all day. Up to about a year and a half ago in my life, that's what I've been doing. Constantly just satisfying these kind of false desires. I call them false because although I think that's what I need, that's gonna make me happy and fulfill me in life, it's really not. It's just gonna keep feeding this never ending cycle of I need more and more. Like I tell myself, and I genuinely, almost all the time, I actually believe it. Just take one more chocolate. Just watch one more video. Just play for 10 more minutes. And tomorrow, you can start over. Tomorrow I'm gonna quit. Tomorrow it's done. Tomorrow I'm gonna do what I actually wanted to get done today. But I actually believe it. Even though for 10 years, I've been saying the same lie. So on that day in my chair, not feeling like doing anything, even though I want to. It's such a weird paradox where I want to go and achieve something. I want to get this done. I want to reap the rewards of this work, but I don't want to put the work in. So I get flashes of all these past moments where the same thing happened. I can't go and do the work. I can't go do what I need to do before I satisfy this need for dopamine, for some kind of pleasure. So as soon as those flashes stop, I realize I am living in chains. I'm dependent on this pleasure. I genuinely got so pissed off. I can't go and do what I feel like is my purpose in life if I don't satisfy some momentary pleasure. That's how badly dependent I am on pleasure. It's hard to get myself to do something meaningful if I don't go and fill my mind with some kind of dopamine. Our generation, bro, we grew up in this notion that freedom is the ability to go and do whatever the hell you want, bro. Just go and have sex with as many girls as you want. Just go and have as much pleasure as you want, bro. Just do whatever the hell you want. That's true freedom. And this is the biggest, most evil lie I've ever been told. True freedom is defined by your ability to control yourself and do the right thing, despite how hard it feels. Spending a little over 3 years in self-improvement and the manosphere kind of space, I got this idea that financial freedom is almost like the ultimate freedom, because money is the thing that gives you the ability to do whatever the hell you want, which is ultimate freedom, doing whatever you want. It's actually not even whatever you want, it's whatever you feel like. Just follow your feelings. Freedom kind of actually is being able to do what you want, because bro, I don't know about you, but I don't want to waste my life on binging any more YouTube, or on the gooning, or binging some junk food. I don't want to be a slave to those things. I don't want these things to make me unable to enjoy all the other beautiful things that God has created in this world. But after years, basically a decade of my addiction to those things, I still get tempted to go and do those things, because for so long, for that decade, I've been training my brain to obey its feelings, to obey the feelings of my body and just do whatever it feels like doing. So even though I know these things are gonna harm me, they're gonna steal my time, steal my life from me, I can't help but to still desire them. I still want them. Sometimes it really, bro, you know, when you get that day, when you get a temptation so hard, you basically can't do anything for the whole day except for just mentally fight against this temptation, just not to fall into it. I remember when I first quit consuming, like scrolling through YouTube, for the whole week, I couldn't do anything. It was like I was paralyzed in my chair, maybe walking between the rooms in my house, just fighting this battle in my mind. Like, I just do not pick up my phone and just go binge a bunch of videos and doom scroll and just fill my mind with dopamine. That's how dependent I was on that dopamine to keep living each day. I literally couldn't do anything apart from sit there and just like a zombie stare at the floor, trying to silence or like fight against this voice in my head telling me, yeah, bro, just look, man, that doesn't matter, bro. You can just go and doom scroll, bro. Just come on, just one video, bro. Just watch one video. Come on, bro. Like that's not freedom, bro. But that's why I learned freedom to be throughout my whole life, even when I got onto self-improvement. And even there, I started learning how basically money is the god. Money is what gives you freedom. But that's also not true. And I'm glad I got out of this mindset, because money is not what gives you the freedom. Money is just a tool you can use with your freedom. The foundation of freedom is your ability to control yourself. Like, who is really in charge of your body? Let's look at this scenario. Imagine if you had infinite money. You can do whatever you want, you can go wherever you want, you can be wherever you want in the world. You have infinite money. You can finally go and do whatever you feel like doing. But you can't go and do whatever you want to do anymore. Because since you started to satisfy your feelings, now you can't stop going out drinking, taking drugs, staying at home, playing video games, eating a bunch of junk food, gooning, spending money on porn, buying prostitutes. You can't go and actually live your life now freely because you're stuck satisfying these addictions. So even though you have infinite money, you still can't go and do anything meaningful. You might not even want to go out and drink anymore. You might want to stop eating the junk food. You want to stop playing the games. But you can't. Like, you have infinite money now, bro. But you're still not free. Because you're stuck obeying your feelings. You can't go and achieve something meaningful in your life. Because everything meaningful takes hard work. And that's a fact that no matter how much money you have, you can't deny. Your freedom is your ability to deny your feelings. It's what Christ died for. He didn't just die to pay a price, to pay the price for our sins so we can go to heaven, to justify us, but he also died to set us free. This is the whole message of Galatians chapter 5. Christ died to set you free, not so you can go and live according to your feelings and obey your addictions, but so you can have power over yourself, over your body, so you can be in control, so you can actually go and do the meaningful things in your life, so you can go and build that family, you can build that business that's gonna help someone, you can go and serve the world, and you can go and cultivate the kingdom of God in this world. Do the hard work. Do the things that scare you. Do the things that you don't feel like doing. That's freedom. The way you build this, there is no secret course or secret hack or little shortcut that you can do, like, buy my 30-day course and I'll teach you the secrets of how to become truly free. Like, okay? There isn't anything like that. To set yourself free is to practice self-control, which is basically discipline. The only way to truly level up your discipline is to accumulate tiny acts of discipline over years of your life. And it's gonna take, if you've been like me, addicted to all these instant gratification sources like video games, porn, junk food, all these like modern addictions, the bad habits basically. It's gonna take a bit of time for you to start rewiring your brain and break down these addictions truly. Two things you can do is quit all the things that make you dependent, quit all the instant gratification, and start practicing a form of discipline like prayer, meditation, reading a book, starting a business, physical training, going to the gym, some kind of martial arts. Start training a discipline. It can be mental, physical, something that you can do every day, something that you can go and show up to every single day to train yourself to overcome that resistance of not feeling like it. For example, going to the gym, maybe you're insecure and you don't feel like it, but you train to overcome that resistance and you show up to the gym every day. Maybe you don't do a full workout every day, but you show up. And over time, you start training more and more. You show up more and more. And once you build that consistency in the gym, you can add on another discipline. Now, every day you go to the gym and you start to meditate every day. You meditate for 30 seconds. And after a week, you start meditating for a minute a day. After 2 weeks, 2 minutes a day. And you build it up. Of course, there are going to be days where you fall or where you miss a day. That happens, bro. Every single person in the world, even like the top experts, they can miss a day. What separates someone who succeeds in discipline and someone who falls away from it is how fast you rebound from falling away. How fast do you get back on track? So if you miss a day or you fall away from discipline, come back as fast as possible. Don't overthink it. Don't start berating yourself. And so you keep adding on more and more discipline and you keep cutting away more and more dependencies. God bless you, bro. And resist the enemy, especially when it's hard. Amen.